Open the floodgates to heaven, let it rain. Oh, yo! Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Kagura. Come close. Bachi content, ladies and gentlemen, and we got some big news. Now, if you are not in the Kagurabachi community, there were allegedly some legal filings for a Kagurabachi trademark for an anime some months back, but this is coming from an unreliable source, so I didn't report on it personally. Now, a lot of you know that Kagurabachi started out as the meme manga with the cool guy with the sword in September 2023, and as the manga has continued to put out more and more stories, it has begun to garner a larger and larger fan base and almost a cult following. People absolutely love this manga, and as they should. There are tons of great moments, and the art is fantastic. The story is gripping and engaging. The action, phenomenal.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
There are tons of good things that are going in Kagurabachi's favor, and there is one major thing that people have been waiting on for a good amount of time now, and that is an estimation on when we would get an anime. And actually, we potentially have an answer. People were throwing out theories that it could be a variety of studios that would do justice to Kagurabachi. I myself and many others were suggesting MAPPA. I think MAPPA typically deals with darker tones in Shōnen very well. I think that they have some very good people on their staff. People have thrown out Bones, which I really don't want Kagurabachi on a yearly Bones schedule, but it's not gonna happen. It wouldn't happen. But Bones scares me with how they did My Hero Academia. This last season was fire though. I ain't gonna cap. This last season of My Hero, though, whoo, yeah, that was it. I might drink my haterade on Bones. Y'all know me. Mob Psycho was fantastic, but the way they treated My Hero Academia had me a little scared. But they kind of redeemed themselves this last season of My Hero Academia. Not gonna cap. Not gonna lie to you. So hey. Hey, some people were suggesting Studio Period. Now, if this was like movie Studio Period, I would be fine because they're the ones working on the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War currently. Regular Studio Period, you can keep that. you can keep that. There were tons of suggestions being thrown around, but actually we have a rumor. Now this is a rumor, but allegedly from a very credible source in the anime and manga space. But now we have a tweet here: Kagurabachi anime adaptation by Cygames Productions in production, according to a report by Toyo Kazai, a Cyber Agent X Shochiku production. Now, if you're like me and I was wondering, well, I have no idea who these people are, apparently this is actually a very small studio, but they are actually putting out phenomenal animation. The biggest thing that people are pointing out this studio is pumping out is this Horse Girl anime, which looks absolutely fire. Do I plan on watching this anime? No, not in my lifetime, at least not during the daytime. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, no. But apparently this studio has worked on Your Name, which is a very well-renowned anime movie, as well as some of the Full Metal Alchemist movies back in the day. So they have some good stuff under their belt. Apparently, we might be in good hands here. Now, allegedly, there was also another report that came out saying that MAPPA actually was not able to pick up Kagurabachi because the higher-ups said they had too much stuff on their plate, such as Vinland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dorohedoro Season 2, Chainsaw Man the Reize movie, Zenshu, Hell's Paradise Season 2, Oblivion Battery Season 2, Lazarus, Versailles Nobara, Inazuma 11 the movie. And apparently there are also more projects they are picking up as well. So apparently Shueisha rejected them, saying that no, you just don't have time for your schedule. And honestly, I think we might actually be in a better position. Now, I'm a MAPPA fanboy. I love, listen, the MAPPA sweatshop has always treated me right.
Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
I got no problems. Listen, Hell's Paradise, I never finished Hell's Paradise. I thought it looked like fine. I didn't really see a problem with it. I never finished it. I need to. I just don't care enough. But according to people that are fans of Hell's Paradise, they say that the animation was actually subpar and actually did not do the series justice. The art style was great, but they said the actual animation front looks just okay. Which, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm getting the feeling for Sakamoto Days with that. I have read some stuff with Sakamoto Days, and the stuff I'm seeing from the trailers, I'm not particularly impressed impressed with some of the cuts I'm seeing. Maybe I'm a hater, right? Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe these don't work. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, I look at the trailer and there's nothing that really blows my mind. The animation just looks okay. Is it blue lock quality? No. This has been in development for way longer. The animators actually had time potentially, but this might be a slightly healthier work schedule. But something about this, the Sakamoto Days trailer just doesn't. I don't know. I could be a hater. So what does this mean for Kagurabachi the anime? So what I'm thinking, we're getting into game theory.
A game theory
Territory here. What I'm thinking for a Kagurabachi anime is we would see this possibly in mid to late 2026 if they wanted to give these animators proper time. Also, people need to take into account things such as marketing, casting, scripts, yada yada yada, all this corporate shenanigans. As far as other anime coming out in that time, I'm actually not entirely sure. I could definitely see Vinland Saga season 3 coming out around that time. Jujutsu Kaisen could possibly have a movie of Gojo versus Sukuna during that time as well. I don't necessarily know. I'm pretty sure, actually I lied. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is probably coming late next year and will bleed into 2026, so a Gojo vs Sukuna movie would probably be 2027. Mappa, please make Gojo vs Sukuna a movie. You will make $1 billion. Guaranteed. I am printing you money. Now, as far as what the first season of Kagurabachi would cover, we have a pretty good guess as to what we would be looking at. The Sojo arc, I believe, would be around 7 to possibly 8 episodes, depending on how they do some light anime fluff and different fight extensions. Typically, fight extensions in anime, they usually go for an episode, but also it just kind of depends what they want to do. Sukuna versus Mahoraga in the manga was about 2 to 2.5 chapters, as opposed to in the anime, the original anime airing was about 15 to 14 minutes or so, but then you actually have the Blu-ray edition, which was even longer with, I believe, an additional, 3 to 7 minutes of just new footage we never saw. So yeah, it really depends what they want to do. They obviously have things such as the Sojo one-shot that just came out, so they can easily throw in there as kind of like an after credit scene, not as goofy as some of the Demon Slayer things that they post after, like with the Taisho era secrets, but just some things to kind of give Sojo some more gravitas. You know what I mean? Why did I say it like that? What the what the Now, the Rakuzaichi arc is obviously longer than the Sojo arc, so I would estimate that to be around 9 to 11 episodes by itself, because there's a lot of ground to cover with that. We may have some small flashbacks here and there, but if we're doing a whole season, I'm estimating the first season of Kagurabachi would probably be around 20 to possibly 17 episodes, give or take. I would honestly hope for closer to 17, so that has the team have a much tighter focus on what they need to do, because the thing is that this is a very choreography heavy show. They can't afford to mess it up. We can't have just lackluster animation. Something like Dandadan, which allegedly is going to have 2 cores split up between the next couple of months or so. Again, that's just a rumor. We don't necessarily know. I think would definitely fit for a schedule of something like this. Obviously, have Sojo arc be the first core, and then have the Rakuzaichi arc be the second core, and then wait another 1.5 to 2 years for season 2. As far as for where I believe that the first season of Kagurabachi would end, I believe we have almost an exact point that we know where it would end. We have the trial with the Kabunabi and Chihiro trying to get them to accept him and let them work with him as far as the blades and sealing them go, and we have the Kabunabi leader asking Chihiro, "What's your name?" And then we have him say, "Chihiro Rokuhira, boom, fade to black, see you in season 2. Easy. That's a layup. That's perfect. Perfect point. In season 2, it'll ramp up the ante with the Sword Bearer assassination arc and how much craziness is currently going on right now, and plus it would give Hokazono some room to breathe. Some people are saying that season 1 could end in the midst of the Sword Bearer assassination. That's absolutely ridiculous. No. That is way too close for Hokazono to be going. Like, we would be going like One Piece levels of close if they wanted to do something like that. And number 2, it just wouldn't make sense. The pace of Kagurabachi is already pretty fast, and so with the end of the Rakuzaichi arc, you have a perfect stopping point where the action comes to close. They could do some crazy stuff with showing how vicious the Shinichi is. So I'm very curious to see what they do there. As far as the casting goes, I believe they already have some choices picked out because they've done some promotional material with Kagurabachi and its first volume release. I believe they had Gojo from Dress Up Darling as the voice of Chihiro and some other things. If I actually had any alternative choices, I would probably have Sukuna's voice actor as Sojo. I mean, I don't mean to typecast, but that's literally his voice whenever I read Sojo's lines, you know what I mean? As far as Chihiro's voice, if they're not gonna go with Gojo from My Joseph Darling, I think that actually that Megumi's voice from Jujutsu Kaisen, I think would be a very, very good fit. For Hakuri, they could easily do Midoriya's voice actor. I could definitely see Tanjiro's voice actor being cast. Now, someone's gonna say, oh my god, this dude watches his Shōnen. Yes, I do. Now, musically, I don't know what I would want musically from Kagurabachi, because it's so weird, because we're kind of like a semi-noir setting, but it's the time period of Kagurabachi is kind of fuzzy because everybody has phones, but then you have some decorations that are like in traditional Japanese style. It's kind of all over the place. So I don't know what I would want musically from it. I kind of want like a techno mix of something. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Not like cyberpunk, but something just a little more like maybe like EDM trap beats or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's very hard. Or maybe some what's the fucking dude from Black Mythic Wukong? The Samusai. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The string thing, the fucking thing that Zenitsu was playing in Demon Slayer Season 2. A lot of that. Yes. A lot of guitars. I can see a lot of guitars. Ooh, maybe some Latin influences. Ooh, muy caliente. I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but yeah, wow, exciting news, dude. I remember when this manga was threatening to get axed. We were like bottom 3 TOC for a little bit. Like, it was looking dark, it was looking scary, but then Sojo versus Chihiro round 2 came up, ooh, and the people was like, they was tapping in for real. Not your boy though. Your boy been here since chapter 1. Listen, proud Banshee bro #1 right here. Except when I beef with the fan base, that's something different. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Kagurabachi getting its first official anime. Official. Hold on. Don't hit me with a cease and desist. Hold on. With the rumors that Kagurabachi has found its home studio for an anime. Let me know what you guys think down below. Anyway, guys, me, your boy Daffy. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Y'all make sure you take care of yourselves, guys, and have a damn good one. Peace. Also, we know damn sure that Shiba's gonna be voiced by Gojo's actor. I mean, that nigga is literally everywhere, bro.